When driving through Illinois, it was crazy windy and our slide topper came unraveled. Ryan took the next exit before it ripped away from the rig. He was able to roll up the slide topper and secure it with some reusable zip ties and bungee cords, and then he had to tighten the screws in the frame. Once we got to our campground, he detached each side of the slide topper to tighten the spring. It's been holding up well since. Fingers crossed it stays that way.
All right, so we're at D&W Campground. We got in yesterday. Unfortunately, this is only a one-night stop. We're kind of just heading on through. Sometimes you just go to a campgrounds and you don't know how things are going to play out, and you don't know if it's going to be a little bit nicer campground. This had a little bit more space in between them, nice grassy area, gorgeous open fields. So hopefully if we swing on by in the future over here, then we'll stop on by and stay a little longer. But really gorgeous campground. We enjoyed it.
We just got to Starved Rock and there's no water here, so we came over to this fill station and you can't actually screw your hose on and you have to push a button to get the water to come out. Do you want to try a different one?
Yeah, let's go back.
If you're staying at Starved Rock and you have to fill up on water first because there's no water at these sites, and if you don't have any in your tank, make sure you go to the water station at the front. So here's a map of the campground, and so we tried to get water here first, and that doesn't have a normal attachment. You have to, it's like a hexagon, but there's no screws. So you have to kind of hold it there, or maybe you have some type of adapter. Same with this one. So we came all the way back up to the front to go to this one, and it's the, an actual, like screw-on type of faucet. So this is good. And the camp host did tell us that a lot of people will fill up over here near the dump station. But we're staying in this loop, so we were trying to stick to this side. So this is your safe bet. So how's it going?
It's going well. Filling up the tank. Finally found a spigot that you can screw onto instead of holding down a button like this little thing over here does.
Oh yeah, let me show you.
No question, you have to fill up as soon as you get here. I guess there's other ones, but I figured there's a spigot nearby us. Let's just go ahead and fill up there.
So here's what some of the fill-up stations look like. You have to push this button to get water out, and then this is the faucet here. As you can see, there's no threads on it to attach your hose. So we got into Starved Rock Campground, but it's been raining all day. It's supposed to rain the rest of the day, so we're not going to go hiking today. So I guess we're just going to go to the nature center and check out that, see what they have over there, and kind of go from there.
Obviously need to be safe during the hiking, but looks like the fines started at 120. Now they're up to 195, so inflation is even affecting the fines.
It's our anniversary and Ryan is making me sushi, gluten-free sushi.
We figured that now would be a good time to cook sushi when you have only water in the water tank and not much to be able to clean dishes with. So might as well make it good.
Yeah, there's no sewer here either, so we'll probably be filling the tanks with all the dishwater.
But it'll be good eating.
Mm-hmm, it will. Thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
We're finally getting to hike at Starved Rock State Park. It's been raining since we got in, so this is our last day here. We take off tomorrow, so thankfully the rain stopped so we can get some hiking in. We are driving to the visitor center because it's about 3 miles away from the campground, and there's no trails to get here. You'd have to hike along the road, so we decided we weren't going to do that. So driving here, and there are multiple overlooks and trails that are closed. So we went to the visitor center yesterday and we saw the sign posted for what was closed. So we have a plan of attack for today. So we do recommend, before you do your hiking, probably stop at the visitor center just to see if some of the places that you wanted to hike are closed. But they said that they are marked on the trail, so it's not like you're gonna walk out there and come across something unexpected. Starved Rock State Park, and there's no sewer here, so we have to go dump. And this is the first state park we've been to, or any park for that matter, that has spike strips at the dump station.
Yeah, so if you go out backwards of where the spike strips are, most people have probably seen this, but it's usually in some high security area that they won't allow you to back up out of. But the spike strips are just, it's the strangest thing in the world. I don't understand why it's like a security issue to back out of the dump station. But here in Illinois, there might be more of an issue with backing out. So they don't want you to back out. And if you do, bye-bye tires. Mm-hmm. Weirdest thing in the world. Dump time. This is the RV's favorite thing to do, by all means, is to dump. So you got to get out your trusty little dump connector, your trusty, silly, stinky, slinky, whatever they want to call it, and you get it out. It's usually a mess, so you got to wear gloves. Some people wear disposable, some people wear reusable gloves. Just depends on how comfortable you are with stuff, and having to reuse the other ones kind of makes me a little bit more nervous. You know, it just seems like a dirtier type of thing you want to dispose of the gloves, but some people do it. To each their own. Someone left their extra little end. You connect in. Always make sure there's a good solid seal on it, because I don't want a poopsie oopsie. I'm gonna just straighten this out to an extent. Make sure it looks okay. Which it's not the end of the world. Try not to be a perfectionist, but it sometimes happens. You just want to do it. And then I'm gonna flush out all that nasty stuff, so luckily these things have a little flush adapter, so I connect that on and try not to get it caught. And it's fun at the dump station. And then you just come over here, turn on your water. If I know how to turn it on. What is it? Sometimes you have no idea how to turn on water in the dump stations. It makes things really interesting. Just to hold it down. Well, that sucks. Usually you don't have to hold it down, but anyway, open up your valves. I like to have the water going. Usually you don't have to hold this on, but it seems like the case. So I guess I get to sit here for a little bit and hold it while it's flushing. What a fun way to enjoy the rest of your day.